In this video, we will see how to set up a PySignage open source server. We are setting up the server using a service called Docker. Using Docker makes installing the server a simple process. It also prevents possibilities of us facing unexpected errors after server installation, thus saving us from the tedious process of troubleshooting later. Now, let us start the process. First, you need to install a tool called Docker Desktop in your system. You can simply Google Docker Desktop. There, download the tool based on your system. I am using a Mac here, so I will download Docker Desktop for Mac. The process is similar in both Windows and Mac systems. Complete the installation wizard. If you open Docker Desktop, you can see that there are no containers running inside the Docker engine. You can also create an account at Docker Hub, but for our purpose it is optional. Once Docker Desktop installation is complete, we will move towards installing PySignage server. Go to Docker Hub. You can just Google Docker Hub. There, search for PySignage. You can see a PySignage container uploaded by PySignage. Click on it. There, you can see a command using which you can pull the PySignage server container to your system. Copy the command. Now open the terminal in your system. Copy the command there and run it. You will download the latest version of the PySignage server. Once download is complete, go to the GitHub page of PySignage server. You can just Google PySignage server GitHub. There, open this link. You can see a set of commands required to set up the server in your system. These commands have to be run one time. Copy the commands and paste them in a file. Here, we will use the graphical user interface for the task. We will open a text edit file and paste the content there. Remember to change the format in the text edit file from rich text, that is RTF, to plain text format immediately after opening the file. Now paste the contents in this file. The next important step is saving this file in YML or YAML format with the specific file name. Save the file with the name docker-compose.yml. Now you can use any other name for the file, but then you will have to specify that file name in the command while executing the file. By naming the file Docker Compose, which also happens to be the name of the command used to execute the file, the process is further simplified, eliminating the need to name the file separately while running the command. Once the file is saved in required name and format, it is time to execute the file. Again, if you are comfortable with the command line, you can avoid the graphical user interface and use command line to create and save the file. Now I have moved this YML file from my desktop to my home folder for convenience. This is not at all necessary. You can save this YML file at any place and run the command in the terminal from that location. You can see the YML file is located here. Now go back to PySignage server GitHub page. You can see the command to execute this file there, that is docker compose up-d. Copy the command and run it in the terminal. You can see that the server setup process is complete and the server is up and running. To verify, open the Docker application in your system where you can see two containers running in it, a PySignage server container and a MongoDB container. Now you can use the link there to access the web user interface of the server. Default username and password for server interface access is Py. Also enter your account name at PySignage here. Make sure you enter the name and not email ID. This is required to add player licenses later. Save. You can also access the server interface by directly entering the address shown on screen in your browser. Now that the PySignage server is ready and running, you can start adding and managing players from here. We will see the process of adding licenses in the next video.